We're here with yet another episode of Before You Buy, that show where we give you some straight up gameplay and how we're feeling on the latest games releasing. And it's me, your old pal, Jake Baldino, and today we're talking about Skyrim. Again, I already know what most of you are going to say, because I look at the comments and Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, Bethesda has plunked this game down on yet another platform, years after its initial release in 2011. 2011! The only thing that really makes it worth acknowledging this time is that it's on Nintendo Switch, a special little platform that we've kind of become big fans of over the past few months at gameranx. Not gonna lie. Well, Skyrim itself is just Skyrim again, but it's an interesting port for the Nintendo platform to take on, and it tells you a bit more about both the Switch and Skyrim itself once you dig a little bit deeper. But the big question many of you are asking, how does it look on Nintendo's lower-powered, semi-portable hardware? Well, that actually looks pretty good. Surprisingly good. It seems like the Nintendo Switch is capable of handling some stuff like this. It looks better than the base PS3 or 360 Skyrim for sure. It's not on the level of vanilla PC or current consoles, but it does take the textures and color pop from the remastered version of the game, so it's kind of like an in-between. There's still full day and night cycles, weather effects, some fog, and atmospheric effects, but you won't notice enhanced lighting or god rays at all. That's where the game does fall flat. But there's still a decent amount of detail here for some immersion, especially on portable mode, because docking it to your TV is where things start to look shitty because it's just on a bigger screen. The resolution isn't great, you notice some bad draw distances and pop in much more, and there's just multiple better versions of Skyrim you should be playing on a TV. But it's serviceable, I guess. I just think handheld is where it shines. They did it. It looks decent. I thought it would be awful, but it's stable, somewhat crisp, and colorful. It doesn't look like mobile phone Skyrim or anything like that like I thought. I also experienced no massive frame drops, and the glitches I did see are the standard ones you just see in Skyrim. You've been seeing it on Skyrim for years. I'm not excusing them, but I'm just saying nothing out of the ordinary here. But on one more technical note, battery life is okay. I didn't measure it or time it out, but it actually just seemed a hair better than the likes of Breath of the Wild. I'm just going by feel, but destroying the battery wasn't really something that was apparent to me while playing, so that's a relief. But the rest, this is all really personal taste, because I can't talk about Skyrim anymore from like a technical gameplay or mechanical aspect. It's a dead horse. You know, it's a big RPG with a lot of side quests, ugly people to talk to, caves to explore, cities to walk, and loot to find. If you're asking me, it didn't really age too well, at least in terms of combat that I don't find very satisfying. But I guess it gets the job done. Now, the Amiibo support is pretty okay. You activate it like an ability and select an area to drop a chest and it plays a little jingle. Similar to Breath of the Wild. You can get cool stuff like the Hero's Tunic, the Master Sword, and the Hyrule Shield from the Zelda Amiibos, and they look out of place, but whatever, who cares at this point, right? Vanilla Skyrim is vanilla Skyrim, but again, since this video, I can really go on only personal taste. I do think Skyrim is kind of at home on a portable thing. As a diehard fan of Morrowind and Oblivion, Skyrim never really hooked me like those did, even through various versions and fun PC mods and messing around. I never really got sucked in completely. Having it on portable gives the game new life because you have the giant endless world full of quests to dive right into on this small screen, and you can bring it with you on the subway or the bus or a plane. You can whittle away at it for a really long time here and there, pick up and play, you know, sipping on it kind of like a fine wine or something. I don't know, that's a bad example. But on a smaller, more condensed screen, it's harder to notice some graphical inconsistencies. Pop in headphones and you're just in for a good time. Like I said, the combat is still not great, the voices are still weird, the menus aren't perfect, but you still got a damn good game here, you know, albeit one from 2011. It's a huge world with lots of content, including the post-release expansions, so you can't really go wrong. But I will say now, it's a full-priced game, and I absolutely understand the developers probably worked really hard to make magic and port this thing to the Switch. It is like a little miracle, but I don't know if I can recommend you run out and buy it. Hear me out. If you played Skyrim obsessively, let's be real, you probably don't need to play it again. Unless you really want to, that's fine. But maybe you can wait. If you're like me and just want to give Skyrim a second chance, maybe this is for you too. Now, this may sound harsh, but with so many amazing games released in 2017, with all of them begging for your probably limited time, The last thing you need to do is buy and play a game from 2011 one more time. There's so much more out there worth experiencing right now in the moment, you know? So while I don't recommend it on that front, I'm glad I can at least tell you it's a successful port. It runs pretty smoothly from my experiences, it looks decent, and it's surprisingly good for short bursts of pick up and play. I commend them really for cramming it on the Switch. I just wanted you guys to be aware, so thanks for checking out this video, because you know, this is a before you buy. I give you some pros, some cons, and some personal opinion, so now I definitely want to hear yours. This does drop on Friday. I did get my hands on it a little early, but I just want to know how you feel about Skyrim and how you feel about it potentially being more portable and on the go. I know people have been playing it on laptops for a while now, but still, on the Nintendo Switch, how do you feel about it? Whether you own a Switch or not, maybe you're on the outside looking in, I want to hear from you. Also, if you have any other questions about the Nintendo Switch version, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Jake Baldino. By now, I'm sure you know where to find me. But you guys know the deal. Thank you so much for coming around and watching our Before You Buys and all of our videos. Clicking the like button is the best way to show us your support and that you want more videos like this, so maybe do that. But if you're new, you should definitely subscribe too, because we put out videos every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.